Hi, Doc.
How are you?
I'm good. The organization was fined $50,000 for yesterday's pregame press conference, essentially. Is there clarity or more clarity that you can offer as to Kawhi's health/injured status?
No, I think we said it all. I'm not getting into it, so no is the answer. I think what we said, and whatever the release was, which I haven't seen, is the release.
You disappointed to be fined, that the organization was fined?
I love getting fined. Next is like if you win a game, are you happy to win a game? Yeah, you're always disappointed. You don't ever, sometimes you agree with fines, sometimes you don't. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the one thing I've learned.
Lou and Trez played 39 minutes last night. Are they going to play? Is everyone playing today?
Yeah.
Limited at all for them?
No.
Okay.
Guys, don't be scared of me. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, Jesus Christ. But I would it's every time, I think from now on, if I get fined, guys, it's your fault. It really is most of the time, so.
We were telling Dan it was his fault earlier.
I agree.
Do you see a middle ground between Kawhi's request for privacy and the league's need for information?
I'm scared
you
to
handle
answer.
this?
That's my answer. I won't answer.
Doc, I mean, right now, I think a lot of the basketball arguments, it's either the qualifier that, it's a small sample size beforehand or after him. But I guess I'm curious, when does it stop being a small sample size?
About what?
When you're having a basketball argument or when we make an evaluation of something, whether you guys or us will say, but right now it's a small sample size.
But what are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, when you evaluate a team, you evaluate a player.
Okay. I wasn't following you. I don't know. It's I think it's always different. It really is. Sometimes it literally takes the season to figure out what you have, who you are, or what you're becoming. And same thing with individual players. I think in general, small sample sizes will make you wrong most of the time because everyone's going to change and evolve. There's rookies right now probably playing amazing basketball, but it's like the second rotation in pitching. Then they have to come around again, and they're better scouted. And then you find out some can still play well, So I don't know the answer to that, but I do think there's no one. It's not a set. It changes with each thing.
Doc, every team will say, it's a next man up thing when somebody's out or somebody gets traded. You guys have kind of played to that, and I wonder what's the key to establishing it and really actually doing it?
That's a very good question. I'm not sure the answer other than I think it's very important to make everybody understand that they're important throughout the year. And I've always believed that. I think we are in a star-driven league, and when the 10th guy starts thinking that he's not valuable, then he's never going to be valuable, And so I think that does help our guys. I think each guy believes he has a role. We do a great job on roles, and that they can be really good inside their role. A great example was last night. I thought the first 5 minutes, everybody on the floor was trying to do too much. And then when they settled back into who they are and then played hard into who they are, I thought we were better, and I think that helps.
Coach over here, can you talk about the challenges Damian Lillard presents you all defensively?
Yeah, he's just tough, I said it to Noah earlier. It's like, starting the game out and you're playing two Lou Williams when you play them. They're both just, and both of them, they're just professional scorers. They're shifty, not as people, as players. And they're just good. They're very, very competitive, too, which I think makes them good as well.
Doc, over here. In terms of Kawhi on court, not all minutes are created equal. How do you decide when to kind of unleash him defensively on primary scores? Like you did it with Donovan late in the fourth quarter. Sure, if needed tonight, he could be used on Damian or CJ. How do you pick when?
I don't know. It's a feel right now. The more the season gets on and he's more ready to be able to do those things, he'll do it more. The good thing I'm hoping, and again, it's a great question like the sample size thing. We have so many guys that can defend that I'm hoping that we never have to rely on just that one lockdown guy. That you can, I think any good offensive player, if he sees the same look, is going to have some success. So the fact that we can put different sizes, different people on key defenders, I think on key offensive players, I think will help us.
I mean, is that a form of load management in a way too? The fact that you don't have to do that all the time.
I'm scared of that word. What are we talking about? No, it's not. It's more a form of what we think our defense can be. Mm-hmm. It's like the relief pitcher theory. You bring in your ace late, right? Not anymore in baseball. They're starting them, but it's more of that theory.
To go back to Lou's minutes quickly, last season you had said at the beginning of the year you wanted to make a concerted effort to kind of limit his playing time, and I think he decreased like 6 or 7 minutes from the previous season. He's back up to about 32 minutes right now. Is that just the circumstance with Paul's out, Kawhi's been in and out of the lineup?
Yeah, I said that before game one.
What said what?
That the first 10 games, Lou would probably play more minutes.
Play more.
So
okay.
were you not here?
I was
here.
here.
Were you not paying attention?
I don't remember that.
No, but I did. I actually said it again yesterday. It all evens out, at the end of the day. It does. And not only just with, just once both of them are playing, you'll probably bring in Lou later in games. He's coming in 2 games, I think, at the 9-minute mark. That's early. And so hopefully we won't have to do that as much.
Doc, Hassan Whiteside's averaging 14 and 12. He can get triple doubles with blocks.
Yeah.
What's it like going up against a guy who can be that disruptive as kind of a traditional big?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you got to know when to go at them. Those guys, they play a psyche on the teams. They do. All those big shot blocking guys do that. I think teams who have success with them actually go at them. Like you go into danger more than less. I think those are teams that have had more. They attack him. And where he's really successful, to me, is when teams are more passive and they're going in there and he's just throwing it out of there. But he can change games.
Knows the Portland guys pretty well.
Yeah.
And guys kind of play well against their former teams sometimes.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
let's hope.
well, I mean, will it help him sort of his familiarity with?
Yeah, I
with him?
think so. We ask all the time. We were kidding. Everybody was kidding him, at the shoot around because he didn't say anything. And he told us that he called Rex after the game and told him all the stuff that he knew. And we were like, well, that's nice. We have 20 other people here. It'd been nice to share it with everyone. But no, I do think, especially when a guy's been in one place multiple years, same coach, same system, I do think there's things that they can share. I don't know if you can actually take advantage of it, to be honest. I mean, he told us that Dame and McCollum are really good players, and I don't know what we're going to do with that information. Yeah, he's going to be great. He's going to be good. So, but it can help for sure. They do. There are little things maybe that you can pick up.